East Fife TV is brought to you by the East Fife Supporters Society, keeping football in the community.
Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to Bayview for this afternoon's League One clash against Montrose. No point pretending it's been a tricky run of late, but things have to turn eventually, and hopefully this will be the start of the recovery. Team lineups for East Fife in goal, it's number 1 Robbie Hemfrey, then it's 4 Kieran Miller, 6 Conor McManus, 11 Rhys Peggy, 15 Freddie Rowe, 17 Lewis Latona, 18 Jack Healy, 19 Andy Munro, 20 Mamadou Ba, 23 Sam Culber, and 25 new signing Destiny Oladipo is straight into the starting lineup. On the bench, 21 Matty Rollo, 2 Joseph Halsey, 7 James Linton, 8 Pat Slattery, 9 Jaden Fairley, 12 Gregor Nicol, 14 Omar El Harek, 16 Dennis Halliday, another new signing, and 27 Rob Jones. For the visitors, it's in goal number 1 Harry Sharp, then it's 3 Andrew Steeves, 7 Graham Webster, 8 Callum Sandilands, 10 Taylor Sutherland, 11 Blair Lyons, 12 Kieran Freeman, 14 Sean Dillon, 15 Gus Stevenson, 17 Evan Towler, 18 Ewan Glasgow. On the bench, 21 Campbell Miller, 2 Ryan Williamson, 6 Terry Masson, 9 Ewan Loudon, 16 Tommy North, 20 Keir Bertie, 22 Craig Brown, 24 Ross Clark. And here come the teams. We have a selection of kids from Denbeath Primary School this weekend. Our main match mascots are Braden Hogg, age 8. He's from the Colton of Weems Primary School. His favourite player's Fash. And then we've got Hagan Hall, age 6, from Mount Fleury Primary School. His favourite player is also Fash, alongside Liam Newton. Andy Munro wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Alan Troughton, sent off in last week's defeat to Queen of the South. So it's going to be South shooting towards the trees in this end, or what's left of them anyway, and then Montrose towards the sea. Montrose get us underway. They haven't lost here since a 3-0 loss in April 2016 when the sides were both still in League 2. Can East Fife change the record this afternoon? Montrose play the ball up the left-hand side. It's Lyons firing it across, headed away by Andy Munro. It only went as far as Webster, well off target. It's the head of Rowe, who tries to hook up towards Oladipo, and he does. Turn pass doesn't quite come off. Culbert though stabs it back, wins it in the midfield, pokes through a lovely ball, splits the Montrose defence and finds Healy wide on the left. First time ball into the box, and it was a bit of a miss kick that from Sean Dillon, but thankfully from a Montrose point of view it drops into the hands of Harry Sharp. Rowe got his first goal for the club last week, ended the club's goal drought, but it was about the only positive last week. Jack Healy goes for goal. Comfortable save for Harry Sharp. It's floated in, or across rather, by Towler. Fired into the box, and it might break inside the penalty area. It was Taylor Sutherland who just poked it towards goal, but didn't really get any power behind it, and it's a straightforward save for Hemfrey. They go short with it, it's Stevenson. It's the ball beyond McManus, but not beyond Jack Healy, and then it's knocked further down, although East Fife haven't actually cleared this. It's Webster firing it across, Andy Munro with a sliding tackle. And it's a yellow card for diving for Graham Webster. It was Peggy who he was challenging with, and the referees decided that he took a tumble. Jack Healy. He was trying to do too much on his own there. Ball's played up and it's gone beyond Andy Munro. Ba trying to get across the cover. He doesn't, but he does provide Andy Munro to get the tackle in at the second attempt to deny Taylor Sutherland an effort at goal. Miller. Culbert through for Latona. Culbert, he's going to let fly, it's blocked. Spins behind for the throw-in. Culbert. Miller. Good ball. Rowe, can he get turned on it? He does. Conor McManus! Bar's header. Freddie Rowe trying to touch it down. McManus. And now it's with Freddie Rowe. And it's played out for Latona. But the ball across is poor from such a good position as well. I think Montrose might feel slightly aggrieved that they didn't get a free kick in the build-up, but the final ball has to be so much better from such a promising break. And speaking of promising breaks, here come Montrose. Oh, and it breaks favourably, and it's in the back of the net from Sutherland. It took a deflection on the way through, and he was left right in front of goal. Well, that's a real sucker punch, because just moments before, East Fife had the ball in a great position, wide on the right, but a bad final delivery. And it's cost us not just with failing to get our own attack through, but Montrose counter and take the lead. Slip ball through, took a deflection, and then landed favourably for Sutherland, who couldn't really miss from there. And East Fife lose the opening goal for the 7th game running. Can we get a quick response here? It's Freddie Rowe! Deflects behind for a corner. In comes the corner. It's too easy really for Harry Sharp to punch clear. Miller. Culbert fancies this! And that is an absolute peach! A quick response from East Fife! Sam Culbert with the equaliser! Because that is an absolute peach. Keeper got a touch, I think, but he was never keeping that out. And all in all, East Fife were only behind for about 2 minutes. Reece Peggy's head up, and then it's not back in that same direction for Peggy to get another head onto it, and then cleared away by Jack Healy. Rowe. Reece Peggy. Oladipo! Blocked by Harry Sharp, and the goal for Montrose. Big chance for East Fife to go in front. Now here's Lyons coming up the left-hand side. Steeves chips it over. Lyons got it beyond Kieran Miller, and then he gets to the turn ball. Oh, and it's going to be a penalty. I don't think there can really be any question about that one, to be honest. Ba, who I think actually has had a pretty good game so far, but a lazy leg, and Montrose have a chance to restore their lead. Here we go then, Taylor Sutherland sends the keeper the wrong way. Montrose retake the lead in the final minute of the half. That is a real kick in the teeth. Flips it up towards Rowe. It's cleared only as far as Latona, who fancies this. Quite comfortably off target, and that might well be that as far as this half goes. McManus floats it in. That's a decent touchdown. Oh, and it's a good save from Harry Sharp. Denies the effort from Halliday. Ba. Intercepted. Freddie Rowe trying to put the pressure on East Fife to win this back. Halliday, Oladipo. We'll get the shot away, but it's charged down. We're knocking on the door here. There's too many players getting in each other's way here. It's Freddie Rowe now. Team effort. Peggy. It's played back the way. Launched into the box. Andy Monroe couldn't get there. It'll come for Jack Healy. He's made a bit of space for himself. Lofts it into the box. Andy Monroe's header. That's a comfortable save for Harry Sharp. McManus. East Fife are going to bring on Joseph Halsey for what's left of the game. Well, I say what's left of the game. Still a fair bit to go. We'll work this up the left-hand side now. Peggy firing across, and it's an own goal! East Fife are level! It's been turned into his own net by the Montrose captain, Andrew Steeves. Well, it was Rhys Peggy who was released up the left-hand side. Well, Jack Keeley was waiting at the back post there, but obviously I'm glad it's happened. But if I'm a Montrose fan or a Montrose manager, I'm raging with Andrew Steeves there. He should have had enough to get that to safety, and instead he's hauled East Fife right back into this. Up by McManus. Colbert. Halliday. Well, it's not terribly convincing goalkeeping, but he has stopped it going in the back of the net. Will be a corner though. Halliday just jinked. Made a bit of space for himself. Slightly unconventional save from Harry Sharp, but they all count. In comes the corner. Peggy. Forward now by Miller. Freddie Rowe gets it to sit down. Halliday. Jack Keeley. Fires it into the box. Oladipo's there. And it might drop for McManus. He gets the tackle in. Montrose do manage to clear though. And this game really is anyone's for the taking now. But East Fife at the moment still seem to have the rhythm of the game in their favour. It's launched up towards the penalty area. Jack Keeley's in there. He gets the touch. It's cleared away. Miller gets a touch on it now. Healy gets it into the box. It's headed away. And it'll be gathered by Loudon. Knocked over the top. East Fife left a wee bit short here. And a vital block from Ba. Callum Sandilan's effort. That could well have been heading for the back of the net, but Ba got in the way. Halliday tried to get the header, it's flicked away there. And that was by Freeman, and now Montrose coming up the left-hand side with Sandilands. Good covering from Ba. And he keeps carrying it out, and he's overhit that. Oh, doing too much on his own there. And it's Montrose who go back in front, and that's going to have to go down as a big blunder from Ba. After such hard work initially, he tried to do far too much on his own, lost possession, and East Fife just shoot themselves in the foot. He tried to carry that out too far out of defence. And Montrose were on it in a flash. Sandilands cuts it back, and it's a hat-trick for Taylor Sutherland, and East Fife are all been better in this second half. If you're going to lose goals like that, you will lose games. It's as simple as that. It's launched into the penalty area. It was Ba who was in there. It's cleared away. Andy Monroe heads it back into the penalty area. Ba's there again. Montrose managed to clear. We'll still play on. Aimless header. Montrose will clear. Only as far as McManus. Up it goes. Halliday gets the head onto it. Peggy tries to get in the way. Monroe. Miller. It's just got to go up towards the penalty area. It does. And Rowe! Fluffed his lines, and that'll be that. This has to be the last chance. In comes the corner. Montrose deal with it. And that is the full-time whistle. It's 7 defeats in a row. We twice came back from behind, but a very, very bad error defensively got Montrose the third. And so that is the way it has finished. Taylor Sutherland opened the scoring. A screamers from Sam Culbert got us level. Montrose scored a penalty just before half-time to restore the lead. Andrew Steeves put the ball through his own net to make it 2-2. But then a mistake from Ba, ironically after a good bit of defending to win it back. But he took too long on the ball, tried to play out of defence, lost it, and it ended up with a tap-in for Sutherland, a 7th defeat in a row. And there is no real way of caveating that. Thanks everyone who joined us. We're at Inverness next Saturday. Full time, East Fife 2, Montrose 3.